my channel. I'm just going to go ahead and address this right away. My mom and dad's dog has decided to be extremely barky today. So if you hear barking, I am so sorry. This is the Stars and Strikes collab that Julie and Claire started, and today we're going to talk about blushes. And of course, this is like the best and the worst of the blushes in my experience. So I'm just going to get right into it. I have a few here that I do want to talk about. Let's talk about the worst ones. And the first one I'm going to talk about is the Balm. And this is by Cabana Boy, or by Cabana Boy. This is by the Balm and it's called Cabana Boy. Now, I don't have a problem with this blush. I really don't. It does have negatives to it though. If you are a project panner, this is not a good blush to have. Anything by the Balm is not good to have because it will last forever. However, if you are the type of person that only wants one blush and you want it to last for as long as possible and you want sort of like a higher end blush, definitely go with the Balm. Definitely. The pigmentation is absolutely amazing. Again, this is just my negatives. Now, the second blush I want to talk about, I actually previously decluttered. I sent it to my friend Amy. I'll go ahead and insert a picture of it somewhere on this screen so you can see, and that is Too Faced Something About Berry Blush. I just couldn't make that work. It's the ones with the heart-shaped, and it had 3 different shades. I just find them to be glittery and just a mess on my skin, and you know, that wasn't the only ones. I wasn't impressed with the other ones whenever I swatched them, and it was my first high-end blush, so it was kind of hard to let go. But whenever I started to project pan and I just realized I couldn't make it work for me, it was very dry and glittery. It just too pigmented. Even if you went on with a light hand, it just wouldn't work. I tried several different brushes with it and it just didn't seem to work for me. And also another one, and I actually did a review on this, so I will go ahead and put a card right up there of the review, and that is the MAC Extra Dimension blushes. They are horrible. They're horrible to me. I think, you know, that if you're going to spend that kind of money on a blush, it should be good from the very first time you use it to the very last. A lot of people said, oh, well, if you go ahead and just get rid of the top layer, you know, you'll be fine. Well, that's just wasting product to me, so why would I do that? I don't understand. It was very hard and scratchy, and I just wasn't impressed with it at all. In fact, I was so angry about it. I returned it and it was no problem. I did get my money back, even though I did buy it online. It was not a pain in the butt at all. I just was not happy with it by any means. And yeah, if you go ahead and you check out that review, you'll see exactly what I mean. So now let's get into the good stuff that I have, and that is the NARS blushes. This one specifically is Orgasm. But in general, the NARS blushes are my favorite. I don't like the price point. They are $30, but I love them. I just love them. I love the consistency and everything. I am sad, however, that they are no longer considered cruelty-free. And for the price point, you know, why aren't you cruelty-free? But that's for another discussion. So yeah, this is my favorite all-time blush. I just love the formula. I love the shades, and I've got 4 of these in my collection. The next one is Laura Geller, and this is the Baked Blush and Brighten in Tropic Hues. This is my favorite blush. I normally did not go for the baked blushes, but you know, I ended up getting 2 free samples of this, and I also have a full size that I got for Christmas in a set, And I've already gone through one of these. This is the perfect shade. I love the formula of this, and as you can see, I did flatten out the dome a little bit of this. So, you know, I have actually legitimately delved into this product and even used a deluxe up this year. So yeah, definitely if you like the if you like baked products or like the natural looking shades, I certainly would look into this. For me, this is, I think, the perfect shade, and it is buildable. Now, as a project panner, this is something that is sort of like a big no-no and kind of the opposite of what I'm saying about Cabana Boy, but the Bare Minerals All Over Face Color. This one specifically is in Rose Radiance. I went through a whole one of these full size, and it was in True, and it was absolutely amazing. I know they're loose, but they were so easy to work with, so pigmented, and you only needed a little tiny bit, and it's just the perfect formula for a loose powder. I just love this blush. I think that I'll always have one of these in my collection. I'm scared to go ahead and kind of delve into it from beginning to end because I know it takes forever. With the True, I used that to death, and then whenever I started to project pan, I ended up putting that in my very first project, and I finished it. So, and it didn't take long, which means I used this to death. So yeah, that's it. So those are my stars and strikes for blushes. Be sure to go ahead and check out everybody in the description box below that is doing this collab with us, and it's not project panning, right? And see what their stars and strikes are. I can't wait to see their videos. I love their videos. So hopefully you will like and subscribe and stick around. I'll see you next time. Bye!